First of all, I'm curious to know who came up with this name, Whom Gods Destroy.
We were all trying so hard to come up with a name, and everything was taken. Everything was just not fitting. We just could not find a name. Finding a band name is tougher than writing songs. It really is. Months of just thinking and checking and nothing. So I remember I was FaceTiming with Derek, and we were going through the names of old Twilight Zone episodes. Then we went to old Star Trek episodes, and one of them is Whom Gods Destroy, the one with the sexy green lady dancing. Yeah. And we read that one off as we're going through them all, and Whom Gods Destroy, we just look at each other. It's like, maybe. Did some checking, and was like, oh shit, there's already a band, Whom Gods Destroy. They're right in Canada, metal trio. And we just kept looking for names, but Derek was like, we gotta have that name. We must have that name. That is the name. So I reached out to the band. I reached out to the Canadian band and said, how do you feel about letting another band also use that name? And they were so sweet. They were so cool about it. And they said, yeah, it's fine as long as we don't have to change anything. Like, we don't have to change our social media or anything like that, as long as you're not going to take anything away from us. And yeah, and I even suggested to them, I said, why don't we tour together? Whom Gods Destroy with Whom Gods Destroy.
Wow.
Yeah. So I suggested that to them as well. Yeah, so... But they were so damn cool about it, and I'm asking you all, go check them out. Check out this band. They're just like a nice, nasty metal band. They're really cool. Yeah. So we went ahead with it. Went ahead with Whom Gods Destroy.
Nice.
So there's two of them. There's the U.S. one and the Canadian one, depending on what your flavor is. Yeah.
So this interview is being released on March 8th, 1 week before Insanium comes out. So what can you say about Insanium?
Oh, well, first, the name of the album. We were trying to think of a name, and it's like, first we were thinking just call it, Whom Gods Destroy. And the label was saying that it's so much better if an album has a name and isn't just, even a debut album. So I was thinking about the original quote that this name came from. It's like, whom gods destroy, they first make mad. Meaning, gods will make you crazy before they first make you crazy, then they destroy you. That's like the first step in destroying you, is making you crazy. I was like, all right, the band name is the first half of that quote. So something relating to making you mad should be the second. So I was looking up all different languages of the word insane, crazy, different things, and Latin. And I was like, you know what? Let's just Latin-ish insanium. Yeah, it sounds sort of like insane asylum, insanium, in a way. Or insanium. But anyway, we went with insanium.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah. And then trying to come up with artwork. Derek loved that statue with the wings, which to me reminds me of battle hymns from Man of War or Sad Wings of Destiny from Priest. And I was looking for something that was more like a person losing their mind. Like, things where there was like this person in like all white on their knees, covering their face, and their head is slowly just like breaking apart. And we tried different artists, and in the end, the label thought that artwork was just a little too on the nose. And we ended up going with the winged Man of War statue. Yeah.